This podcast was brought to you by the Shrimp Queen Network.
Visit facebook.com/shrimpqueenbn for more amazing shows.
Hey everyone, Mcoast checking in right before the show. I just wanted to let everybody know that we here at the Shrimp Queen Network are dealing with so many things in our personal lives because we all study, we all have jobs, and we all just have personal things going on. Yet we still strive to give you the best content that we can, especially with our conditions here in Puerto Rico, that things are still a little up and down, things are still a little rocky here in terms of media. But with all that aside, I just wanted to come here before the show to give a big thank you to Iris for being the best podcasting partner I could ask for, because she never, no matter what's going on in her personal life, she never takes a break from the podcast, and if she does, it's usually justified, and she's definitely the best part of the Beautiful Losers team. So that's about it. I also want to give a big thank you to Cole Pepper for all the music that he does, or DJ Prawn. He switches names every few bloody weeks, but that's fine. That's fine. He's amazing. He works hard for us. He works hard with us, and I'm glad to have him on our Shrimp Queen Network team. But again, one huge thank you to Iris for everything she does. All right, this is what happens when you let me edit. You get a nice cheesy message. So without further ado, enjoy the show. Hello and welcome to Beautiful Losers, the comic book, movie, and TV news podcast. My name is Mcoast.
And I'm Iris.
Hell yeah. How you doing?
I'm all right.
You're fine.
What we just did took a lot out of my brain and my capacity for story making. Yeah. So that's today's theme.
Story making and losing your brain.
That's the title of the episode.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's nice. But yeah.
Should we get right into the news?
Yeah, this is weird. This is very strange. I'm very, very confused by this. You want to say that?
I guess that's fine. Okay. So Comcast is trying to buy Fox from Disney by paying more?
Yeah.
And if you don't know, Comcast is basically NBC and everything you own.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah,
it's monopoly man.
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's also AT&T and Time Warner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This deal, there's a lot of businessy things.
Oh no, sorry. It's Verizon and Comcast. It's Verizon and Comcast, yeah. So
Whoa.
Verizon's still big, and whatever. It's weird. I don't see why they would do that.
I don't know. I think they're just trying to become a bigger...
Is this the same guy who wrote that shit article last week?
I don't know. Yeah.
Cancelled.
So strange.
It's probably fake news.
Strange.
No, that's fine.
It's very strange.
NBC just wants to be as big as Disney. It's not happening.
I don't think it is. I mean, it would really kind of put a... Oh, what's the saying? And a pin in your plants? A pin in your balloon?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what saying you're trying to get out of this.
I don't know either.
2 birds in the hand is worth 1 pin in the sack.
Okay. No.
I don't.
No,
is that the saying?
No.
Is that the saying?
That's just going on an extreme.
That's what my grandmama used to say.
Your grandmama?
They're all alive. So.
I mean, she's still alive,
she
used to say it, but she changed.
She used to say it. She realized it was a dumb saying, so she stopped.
Yeah, exactly. All right. First official Shazam synopsis released. Wow. As production begins.
Yeah. There was a theory saying that, by someone I know, saying that.
By someone you know.
Yeah, they would be getting a first look at Shazam in the next week. They haven't even started production. They just started production now.
They just started production.
I don't think they're gonna start dropping things from now. It's way too early.
But they just drop here like a synopsis, basically.
It's fine. I mean,
all right, you want to read this in a dramatic reading?
All right. I'm not reading it dramatically. It says, we all have a superhero inside us. It just takes a bit of magic to bring it out.
Lord.
That's it. That's as far as I'm going to go because this feels so cringy.
No.
In Billy Batson's case, by shouting out one word, Shazam, the streetwise 14-year-old foster kid can turn into the adult superhero Shazam, courtesy of an ancient wizard. Still a kid at heart.
Here it is.
Inside a ripped, godlike body of Zachary Levi. Shazam revels in this adult version of himself by doing what any teen would do with the superpowers. Masturbate.
No, that's not what it says.
Have fun with them. Can he fly? Does he have x-ray vision? Can he shoot lightning from his hands? Can he skip his social studies? This is stupid.
I despise this.
I want to punch whoever wrote this in the face.
I hate this so much.
Really, whoever wrote this synopsis, I want to punch you. You're so cheesy. What else? Where else is this going?
I really hope that this is just a first draft.
Shazam sets out to set his limit, to test the limits of his abilities with the joyful recklessness of a child, but he'll need to master them because he needs to fight a bad guy. He needs to fight Mark Strong.
Nice.
Fine.
Nice.
Fine.
Dwayne Johnson
Whatever.
is set to executive produce, but Black Adam will be making his debut here.
Will not be making.
You kind of already guessed that. I don't think Black Adam's going to show up.
Yeah, I mean, apparently Black Adam's going to show up in Suicide Squad 2, and then there's also a Black Adam movie in the works. So, I don't care.
Shazam hits theaters April 5th, 2019. So, one more year for possible mediocrity. Did you just crack your neck?
Yes.
That was terrifying.
I'm dying.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
yeah.
A German magazine has dropped a cover for a cover for Avengers Infinity War, and it's French like the Swiss.
Oh my god.
Fuck the Swiss. I have to say it every episode.
No.
You
want the Swiss to hate us? What do we have, like, one listener in Switzerland?
You're great. You're fine.
Because either they listen to us.
Because you listen to us. You're smart.
Lord.
So this cover actually pays homage to the original Infinity War cover, which is nice because it has Thanos in the middle, basically as the centerpiece of
purple man.
The big Eggman. The big purple Eggman with his gauntlet.
The egg hole.
The egg hole. The big purple egg hole. Hashtag purple egg hole.
No.
Yes, hashtag that at us. He's there with his...
I hate that sentence that you just said.
He's there with his Infinity Gauntlet, and all the gems are shining with all the lines separating all the heroes that are facing
cute.
off. You have the black...
It's very J.J. Abrams lens flary.
Yeah, you have the Black Order right behind him, so that's pretty cool. You have... it basically shows everybody who's confirmed to be there, so...
Can we just acknowledge that the title of this magazine, I think, is Panini?
Panini Vorschois. Panini Vorschois. Sure.
I mean, it is... Oh, yeah, here it is. It does look very much like the OG comic book cover, so...
Yeah, which is nice.
That's very cute. I like that. It's nice.
Is very good.
It is very good. Okay, there was something else here.
We're looking at more news here.
We
didn't
want to
talk
discuss
Super Bowl stuff.
Super Bowl, you want to do a quick rundown of the trailers?
All right. Well, first of all, we're already talking about Infinity War, so we might as well talk about Infinity War.
Yeah, let's start with Infinity War. It was really just, a 30-second thing? It wasn't even a minute.
It kind of changes a bit of what I was thinking that was going on.
Yeah, it does. It was very short, but it was very revealing.
Like that Spider-Man scene where he takes off his mask. He looks like he's going into space, so I don't see why he would take off his mask.
I don't
I'm going
know.
to the soul-sucking cold vastness of space. Better take off the only thing covering my body.
That makes it sound like the only thing he had on was the mask.
He's butt naked. He's Donald Ducking it. He's Donald Ducking if Donald Duck only wore a mask.
No.
Okay. Let's just do a quick...
Just imagine that. Just like he's butt naked, this pale, pasty Spider Boy on the side of a whatever that was, a ship, going into space.
A large
and the
metal
only
donut.
thing that he has, he just takes off the mask
and
and he's like, I might as
naked.
well.
I'm already naked.
I might as well.
Yeah. So it starts off with the Scarlet Witch vision scene that we got in the last trailer, but now she's doing some magic into his gem.
Like she's like doing some sappy analytical thing to.
But
his
now that
mind
I'm seeing
stone.
it, this is definitely not after he gets his gem
his
taken out, because the
stone
gem is
still
there.
That's
Like,
the thing. Perhaps
exactly.
she's trying to take it out to access his thoughts. That's rude.
I mean, she was basically created from that Mind Stone.
Basically.
So I guess there has to be some sort of connection there. Now that begs the question: is their love real?
Ooh, creepy.
If this guy were alive,
Vision.
this guy.
Paul Bettany?
Nope. Quicksilver. If Quicksilver
Oh,
were
right.
alive, would he also be physically attracted to him because of that connection to the Mind Stone?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
My brain is fried.
Tony has an arc reactor, probably in a shirt.
Cool.
Who's that? Is that Drax?
That's Loki.
You can't see. There's a
Look
there's
at
Loki. There he is.
You want me to turn up the brightness?
Yeah, because guys, if you didn't know, she keeps her brightness
Shut
at
your
0.
fuck up.
She keeps her brightness at 0 and expects me to see a dark picture and be like, "Oh, that's definitely Tom Hiddleston. I can see that from a nose."
I'm preserving my battery life, okay?
There's a
Okay.
plug right behind us.
I don't... Listen, I'm tired. Fine, halfway. I'll give you 50... I'll give you 50%.
That's 50%.
That is not 50%. Whatever. There we go.
Now we see the scene that I was just talking about.
What in the hell is It's a ship?
Yeah, that's the ship that he sees, like when he gets the spider sense and looks out the window of the bus.
With the school bus?
And he sees the giant circle in
So
the
he
sky.
just jumps up onto this giant circle in the sky?
I guess so.
He's like, I'm gonna go get it.
I
Get it, babe.
gotta touch it.
I gotta go get it, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. He somehow gets on there, and then when he's being ascended into space, takes off his mask like a moron.
I mean, we gotta give him credit. It's probably for a reason. He's probably saying... I'm sure it'll get explained.
It probably won't. He'll probably freeze, and then Star-Lord will grab him and put on his mask the way he did the Gamora thing or something.
Oh, Lord.
And then he'll be like, "Hey, I did this scene twice. What's your name, kid?"
It's fine. Also, we debated about this very, very childishly on Twitter.
Yeah, it was fine. I look at it. It's definitely Scarlet Witch.
It's got to be Scarlet Witch, but
Because then you have the pairing together. It wouldn't just make sense.
But what screws me up is why? What in the heck is she wearing?
That's probably her hair or a reflection from her leather.
But it's gold. It's a gold stripe.
That's not gold, actually. That's orange. That's like light hitting her.
Are you sure?
Yes. We're very close to the picture.
Like, zooming it.
It's her hair. See how it's kind of gold there, but then it's red in the top.
Ombre?
Probably, or that's just the light hitting her hair. Look at.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
It makes sense. Come here, look. There it is.
I can see her. Yes.
See how her hair is red and then there's gold?
Shut your cuck up. Bye.
You throw the word cuck around. I don't think you know what it means.
I don't care. I really
yeah.
don't. I don't care. I'm tired.
There's Vision, there's Black Widow, there's Cap, and Scarlet Witch.
This sentence doesn't have a period at the end.
That's fine.
It bothers me.
We get the Guardians.
We get the Guardians. We get Team Groot.
There's actually a scene of like the Guardians crashing or something, and then Groot's just texting.
Nice.
Or like playing Game Boy or something,
Aww,
which I think is hilarious.
a little Game Boy.
Because he's just there playing, and then like everyone's just like stressing, and he's just like, ugh.
Life. I hate my parents.
Tree puberty. You get Nebula. She's fine.
She's fine.
There it is. That's the scene.
Oh, that's so cute.
Everyone's just kind of there.
That's
He's
so annoying,
Snapchatting.
Just Groot. We just follow Groot on Twitter, and it's like Thor doesn't have an eye.
No, his Twitter would just be "I am Groot."
Oh my god.
Thor doesn't have an eye.
Disgusting.
Spoiler alert.
Thor's in space.
He also doesn't have an eye.
We've heard that Thor will be constricted. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is so narcissistic. I'm not gonna say it, but this is.
Oh, God, I'm a little ashamed to be a part of this. I like this suit though. Tony gets a new suit, and it's basically a nanite suit.
I love it.
We see it. Dope. We see it kind of just like melting onto him, but we pretty much realize it's nanotechnology.
Exactly. So he just kind of suits up wherever.
As he takes off his sunglasses twice,
Wow.
We see it twice.
Wow.
We see Doctor Strange.
We see Doctor Strange
and Iron Man team up.
It's really awesome.
I was wondering, like, what happened to Iron Man, because he just kind of like ran through that whole energy field.
Yeah, I know. Is he like trying to put? Does he think he's gonna push the energy field further?
Like,
I don't think he's gonna do anything.
In my mind, he went through it and gets cut in half.
I hope so.
And that's it. That's how he dies.
I hope so. He thinks it's like a Quidditch ring.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's just a bit of energy, and just it's his face destroyed. We see Cap's new shield.
My favorite part. They look like shovels.
It looks like a little mole man hands.
Yeah, because he's got it on. If you notice, he has it on both.
He has it on both hands. The way it extends makes me think he's gonna shoot out some thingies, like drones or something.
Got blasters.
Like maybe it shoots out like a drone.
A drone?
Yeah,
you mean like Falcon?
Like Falcon does, like how he throws the Red Wing. So it's just kind of like boom, he throws it and it comes back. Just a small version of his regular shield.
Yeah, we also get to see more of the battle in Wakanda. We get to see Winter Soldier.
Bucky's lion mane. Dude. It's gotten so much longer.
How does
angry.
It grow when you're in a coma?
I mean, hair grows when you're in a coma.
Yeah,
he's frozen, though.
He's frozen. That's the thing. He's like in a cryogenic coma. Excuse me.
Yeah. So he has a new arm.
He has a new arm. Looks hot.
There's no star on it, so that's cool.
That's nice. He's no longer Communist Russia.
And then, as they call it, the money shot. You got the crew. You got the crew.
Are you gonna say Mamma Mia?
The Mamma Mia. Fuck ABBA. Yeah. I hate the Swiss and I hate ABBA.
Wow, isn't ABBA Swedish?
They're Swedish.
Okay, so it's not the thing. It's not the same.
We basically get the crew. We have Bucky, the squad.
Just roll up in the squad. We got
Black
Falcon
Widow, Cap, Falcon, Hulk, Michonne from The Walking Dead, and Black Panther.
She's amazing.
I want to see the movie already. It comes out next week for us.
And then, of course, we get a close-up of Thanos. And
it
looks so crisp.
If you show me this picture and you don't mention anything about this being CGI or edited, I'd be like, this is a purple man.
Yeah.
This is just a
really good animatronic or something. It looks like a physical
this man
prop.
This man needs to breathe. He's holding his breath for so long. He's a purple man.
Oh my god.
Like,
I
that's
just
how
realized
good,
what you're trying to say now.
That's how good he looks. He looks like a regular human man.
Though.
Yeah, it was bad. It's fine. I'm saying that the CGI looks great. What else did happen in Super Bowl?
The Jurassic World trailer, Fallen Kingdom.
Oh yeah,
that actually looks.
A lot of people
good.
on Twitter are calling it the Tuckuinosaurus. Because it's just tucking in the little girl as she sleeps.
I don't think she's doing the tucking in.
It's a she? It's probably a she.
She, I don't fucking know.
It's a dinosaur.
It's
a dinosaur. It's the Tuckuinosaurus. It looks like it looks like they're. I mean, it looks interesting, but it just looks like they're doing Jurassic Park 2, because like the first one was like the T-Rex is the problem, and then the second was like the raptors are the problem. So the first one we got the Indominus Rex, and then the second one we're just getting the Indominus Raptor, I guess.
I don't know, but I like the look of it though. Like the feel of it is very classic. It's very much a throwback.
The hands bothered me.
What
because
hands?
The raptor thing's hands.
That they're really long.
That makes it horrifying to me.
That's the point.
Because like I feel like I could fight a T-Rex. I could fight a T-Rex because its hands are small. Wow. I could fight a raptor because its hands are small.
Wow.
I don't think I could take if a dinosaur comes at me, like I could fight, say,
you can't fight
a bird.
any of them.
I think I could fight like a bird because it doesn't have a hand. But if a gorilla comes at me, gorillas have hands.
So
I could kick a crocodile because it has no hands.
Yeah, it does.
But it's got little stubby hands that they're not gonna grab at me.
So you're saying you could fight a shark?
I could fight a shark. It has no hands.
I despise this logic that you're adopting. You're saying that if any creature doesn't have any limbs or hands specifically.
No, it has limbs. If it has hands or arms, sorry, better said. If it has long arms that could grab me, then I have a problem.
That's the only thing that's the problem.
That's the only issue here. I could fight a slug. All right? If that slug were to grow arms, I would be fucked. Is what I'm saying.
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ludicrous.
Could you fight that dinosaur with the arms?
I couldn't fight any of them.
Well, that's
I'm just gonna shoot them.
Well, that's on you, isn't it?
I want to see you take on a T-Rex. Just because you're this big dude, is like I can fight a T-Rex.
I could box I could box a T. Call me Money Mayweather. I will sucker punch a fucking T-Rex. Try me. I swear. I could not fight this dinosaur, and that's what terrifies me. That's what's Okay, that's how I generalize the scariness of a movie. If I could fight the thing, or if it can grab me. You know, those are the only two options.
You guys can't see my face right now, but I am so done.
Those are the only two options. It could either grab me or I will fight it.
No.
So, like,
just walk away.
Like the ghost face.
Be a pacifist.
Ghost face from Scream.
Oh my god.
He could grab me, but I could fight him. So there are exceptions.
So what are the freaking exceptions?
The exceptions are if it can grab me, but I can fight him. Were you not listening to this? Are you not understanding the logic here? This is a clear linear logic. How are you not getting it?
So close to hitting you, like physically hitting you.
You heard that? That was a threat.
It's a promise.
I am a man worried for his life.
It's a promise. Bitch.
What are we gonna do about the matriarchy? Oh God. Oh God, that was a shit joke. What else happened in the fucking Super Bowl?
Tom Cruise fell against a building and
he broke his foot.
Broke his knee.
It was his foot, actually.
Mission Impossible.
No, it was his foot.
Was it his foot?
Yeah, because I saw the video of it. Because he like breaks his foot and they finish rolling. You're like, all right, it's like, all right, cut. And then you hear him like, all right, we did it. I broke my foot. Yeah. He's like talking like a psychopath that is Tom Cruise. He's like, I broke my foot. Tom Cruise
not okay.
He's like, I broke my foot. Yes, let's go.
That's the adrenaline.
Yeah, I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Take a nap.
Tom Cruise needs to take a break.
Stop trying to kiss women.
Ew.
Like
with the middle tooth.
Okay, yeah, with the middle tooth. Oh God. And I was listening to the Weekly Planet yesterday.
All right.
They mentioned something that I kind of realize now.
Okay.
Tom Cruise hasn't kissed a woman on screen in years because no one wants to see that. You know?
No one wants to touch that.
Absolutely no one wants to see that. And their prediction is that they're just kind of slowly easing us into Tom Cruise kissing someone, and they think that this is the movie.
No.
That it happens. I don't want to see any woman subjected to kissing Tom Cruise. Like, no one should have to do that.
I don't agree with that.
Like, I'm so surprised Tom Cruise isn't on the Weinstein list yet. Like, how is he not on the Weinstein list yet?
I'm actually surprised as well because I kind of expected that, and yet, who knows? Maybe Tom Cruise is actually as much of a psycho he is. He's a stand-up guy.
That's what horrifies me.
Right?
What if he's just like, yeah, I donate all my money to the Girl Scouts of America, and that's what it'll be like. This makes me want to die because I don't like you.
I don't like him as a person, but
or an actor,
either. But like, imagine him just being like this stand-up dude. And it's like, of course I don't freaking touch women without their permission. That's gross.
Oh God, did that mean that Scientology is right?
Is he an actual nice guy?
Oh my God.
Ew.
More on next episode.
Oh my.
Next episode's topic.
What else?
Tom Cruise is Black Panther.
Lord. Oh, by the way, what else happened in the Super Bowl? Cloverfield Paradox.
That was a shock.
That just happened.
That blew me away.
Blew you away.
It seriously did. Stop that. I see this thing. I'm like, okay, so is this like a weird thing that we're gonna get before the new one, where it's gonna be like Cloverfield Station? I'm just like, so is this just gonna be like kind of like adding everything together before we get this movie? And then I watch it yesterday. I'm just like, this is the actual movie.
Yeah.
Because they're like,
this is the movie we were literally talking about.
Because when they were just like, hey, we're on the Cloverfield. Yeah, they were just like, we're on the Cloverfield Station in space. I'm just like,
that's the movie.
That's what you fucking meant.
You didn't
what
get
the
that?
Fuck?
You didn't get that from the Netflix description?
I didn't see the Netflix thing. I saw the thing. It said like the Cloverfield Paradox. I didn't see any description. I just saw the trailer. Okay. I thought it was just going to be like a weird like hopping between, which basically
no. This is the first movie.
Which is yeah. I mean, this is based. What I'm trying to say is that I thought it was just going to be them hopping between dimensions, and then I watched the movie. No spoilers because it's in the description. It's them hopping between dimensions. So I was like, I was right and I was wrong.
How were you wrong?
Because I thought it was just going to be like, these are our adventures through the Cloverfield universes.
What is this? Professor Grindelwald.
I'm a David Attenborough. I'm doing.
Oh my god!
Welcome to Planet Earth. Now we look at the cheetah fuck the deer. Those are all David Attenborough's documentaries.
I love Planet Earth, though. Those are great documentaries.
He looks at him, but you see that bird? He has no hands. I could fight him. I could fight that crocodile. See? He has no hands.
Not even Steve Irwin.
God, he bless his soul.
R.I.P. in pieces.
Rip in peace, dead. There's some sad Steve Irwin news recently.
What?
How his wife was just like, he's like, because there was a rumor of
Is he on
a
the
while
Weinstein
back.
list? Don't tell me.
No, there was a rumor of her dating Russell Crowe a while back.
Okay.
And then she was just like, no, that's fake. And then recently I was like, so how about those rumors again? And she's like, listen, I haven't dated anybody since Steve because I'm still so sad that he's dead.
Ouch.
And I'm just like, oh God, you're adorable. Your son is like 12 and he already plays with tigers. Like,
it's adorable.
Stop being sad and take care of your child.
I mean, Lord.
You know, like, it's fine. It was sad.
It's hard. It's really hard. Some people take it better than others.
Yes, as we all know, we've all lost a husband. I've lost my husband many times. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. He was also my husband. Oh, God.
So you can fight the things that can't grab you, but the things that can grab you
Which
are
is
your
heart
husband.
and heartache. Heartache is what grabs me and doesn't let me go.
Oh, no.
Rest in peace, Steve Irwin.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, what else happened in the Super Bowl? I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl at all.
I was doing actor stuff.
I posted a bunch of stuff on the page. What else? Oh, the Solo. Hello.
Oh.
Solo. Han Solo.
So.
A Star Wars story.
How do you feel?
I'm literally only going for Donald Glover.
Yeah, I would have loved... Okay, I'm realizing slowly I would have rather have a Lando movie.
Yes.
I would have rather had a Lando movie instead of a Solo movie. Have you noticed that they're not showing us his hair because there's no way to replicate Harrison Ford's Han Solo hair and make it look not ridiculous?
It was already ridiculous to begin with.
Yeah, but then you look at it and you're just like, oh, it's Han Solo.
It's just Han Solo.
It's fine. He
I don't like the dude playing Han Solo at all. Now that I see it.
Erklen Durgenbleik.
Alfred or
Austin.
Aldred. I don't know. We don't know. We don't care. You don't look good. Where you do apologize. Lando looks amazing.
He looks amazing. And I love that it's not just the mustache.
Looks good.
I love that it's not just like, oh, I got the Lando mustache. He's got a little beard going on. He's got the mustache.
It's all very structured. And
the Millennium Falcon is very, very clean and white.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's good to see.
New.
I want to see him like ram through like a giant space worm, and then the Millennium Falcon get disgusting and grody and dusty, and then that's when you realize that's how it got that color. Just one space worm that he didn't clean.
Oh, that's nice.
That's fine. It looks fine. Chewbacca is
there.
I guess.
I don't think you can screw up Chewbacca.
How do you? If you can, you can. You can screw up Chewbacca. They did in the Christmas special.
What Christmas special?
You don't know about the Star Wars Christmas special?
No, I don't have cable.
That's not cable.
What happened? What did I miss?
This is a revelation.
Holy
this is from
shit,
the 80s. You have to look up the Star Wars Christmas special.
All right.
There is a whole scene of like Chewbacca. This is canon. This is in canon in the Star Wars universe. This is in canon.
Was this on NBC or something?
This was on CBS.
2.3 out of 10, 1978.
Yeah, there's a whole like extended scene of like this weird alien erotica as Chewbacca's grandfather beats off to it.
What?
And this is in canon.
What in the...
You get Chewbacca's son, whose name is like Dumpy or some shit. Actually, all their names are STD symptoms. They're like Lumpy, Bumpy, and Stumpy or whatever. And that's like Chewbacca's family name. They go to celebrate this Christmas that's like Life Day. It's called Life Day.
What?
It's horrible. There's a scene that there's like a musical number. There's an animated.
I never saw this.
The full movie's there. It is fucking horrible.
It's a whole movie. It's an hour and a half.
Yes, and you have Carrie Fisher, you have actual Harrison Ford, you have Mark Hamill.
Oh my god, I feel like this is gonna give me nightmares.
It's crap. You should watch it. Look, it starts off with them in the Millennium Falcon.
Oh my, I'm so... There's a really inappropriate comment.
It works. How did we get to the Star Wars Holiday Special?
Because I said, how can you screw up Chewbacca?
You can. There it is. Look at this. How did this happen?
Ooh, I don't like that at all.
And it uses it uses scenes. Wait, turn it up.
No.
Yeah, turn up just so everyone can hear the intro.
No, we're in a library.
Shh. Listen.
He wants to get us kicked out of the studio, is what's happening.
Pew, pew, pew.
It's like an SNL sketch. Christ. I didn't even know Chewbacca had a family.
Give it a second. He's gonna do hyperdrive. Going into hyperdrive. I'm gonna take you home, buddy.
We're not gonna watch this right now. No.
He's going to light speed.
I can't. No, I can't handle that.
And the intro is horrible. It just comes out. It's just like, and now time for the Star Wars Holiday Special. I'm just like, this is crap. I'm like, this is horrible. It makes me want to die inside.
I feel like kids in that era would have been like, oh my god.
No, absolutely nobody liked it. Because I'm pretty sure that 2.5 rating is from 1978.
Yeah, because IMDb has been on the internet since 1978.
Yes. IMDb was the first website. It's the Adam and Eve of website was Wikipedia and IMDb.
Ew. No.
And then they boned to make every
single
single
baby. Do you want to get on the topic?
What is the topic today? Constantine dark casting.
What do you mean what is the topic today? We spent an hour preparing this, and you erased half of it.
I had to make room for the Star Wars Holiday Special. Anyway, Solo looks crap. We're going to watch it anyway.
Maybe. I don't know.
Last week we talked about last week we talked about movies that we'd like to see in the MCU and the DC EU. And we mentioned Justice League Dark, but how we won't name it that. We wanted it to be Constantine Dark to give a bit of focus on Constantine.
Because Constantine's a cool mofo.
So what we're basically doing here is another Fancast episode, because you guys seem to like it, actually.
Yeah.
You guys seem to enjoy these episodes.
These are, like, more creative. All right.
So who do you want to start with? We don't have, we can save Constantine for the end.
We can literally do this backwards.
All right, so
let's start with Wario.
Let's start with Wario from the Mario Brothers universe. Okay.
Why he wrote that on there, I don't remember.
We were talking about how Danny DeVito could definitely play a live-action Wario. So that's a thing. That's a thing in your head now, and it's written on our official whiteboard. Next,
Batboy.
Yeah, we realized that Batman has to be on here, and we mentioned a few names for it. You know, we've talked about John Hamm, which is still kind of my personal favorite.
I don't want John Hamm.
She hates John Hamm.
His voice irks me.
Yeah, the same reason why I don't like Jake Gyllenhaal. So we came to a good fancy middle ground.
Yeah, this is a man.
It's a man's man. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell as Batman, I'd be into it.
I'd be into it. I'd just be a little scared then again.
That's the point.
We already got another UK Batman before, so his accent's not going to slip.
It's fine. We had Christian Bale, and he was fine.
We were also talking about
literally one of the best superhero movies ever. So
we were also he was in Daredevil. No,
Christian Bale was in Daredevil.
No, Colin Farrell was.
We're talking about Christian Bale.
I know. We were also talking about how we would have liked to see Colin Farrell stay as Grindelwald in.
This is a side topic, but right?
Fucktastic Queefs.
That's your new contact name in my phone.
Fucktastic Queefs and How to Bone Them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we would have liked him to stay as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts, because what's the point? Why?
Why the Depp?
How do you look at Colin Farrell and go, Johnny Depp? That's how I imagine it went down in the writers' room. They just looked at Colin Farrell for a while and it's like, you know who you would look like if you took a shit ton of meth? Johnny Depp. Perfect. It's horrible.
It's disgusting.
Ugh. Anyway, Colin Farrell is Batman. We think it'd be awesome if he can bulk up. He can.
Colin Farrell has bulked up before.
Even if he doesn't bulk up, it's a bat suit.
Right.
And
you just wear like padded 6-pack.
Colin Farrell even looks like Bruce Wayne. That's how I base my Batman casting. It's never like, oh, how would he look with the mask on? No, it's always like, how would he look in a suit, businessing about as Bruce Wayne.
He's got the jawline.
He's got the jawline. He could do an older Batman.
Older Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell. Johnny Depp is an older Colin Farrell.
Oh my god.
After a shit ton of meth. All right, we got Colin Farrell for Batman.
All right. I don't
for
know. Wait,
Zatanna.
hold on. Let me put on my glasses.
Yeah, first let me put on my clout goggles.
Those aren't prescription.
Yeah, I subscribe to clout goggles monthly.
I hate them. All right. For Zatanna, we were thinking Kaya
Scodelario.
She was in Skins.
She was in something else, probably.
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, Maze Runner.
I was going to say Blade Runner.
Pirate.
She's a... So you know who you look like. Ryan Gosling if you did a shit ton of meth. It's so easy to get the two confused. Kaya Scodelario. Yeah, she looks... She didn't do much. She didn't do much in Blade Runner. Fuck.
She's not in Blade Runner.
That's why she didn't do much.
She wasn't even in the movie.
She didn't do too much in Blade Runner because she wasn't in there.
Oh my god.
In Maze Runner, on the other hand, she did a fuck ton.
Yes.
No, she did a bit.
She did a little bit.
What was her name?
And
Teresa.
She played Teresa. She plays Teresa.
She's still Teresa.
Death Cure came out, last week?
She was in the Scorched Trials, right?
She was in the first 2 movies and she's going to be in the third.
Yeah.
Just quick thing. We have Maz from Pass the Page here, so do a quick hi.
Hi.
Yeah, she's there.
Shout out. Yeah.
Yeah, follow that.
So y'all know we work together.
Yeah, go listen to that podcast, Pass the Page. They got 3 episodes up? Almost 3 episodes up. Get
ready for that third.
They've got 2.5 episodes. Like the one bonus episode that I'm going to do for this podcast, it's just me screaming into kind of just dying into the mic for a half an hour. Just this for half an hour. Just. And the title's going to be 25 A's.
But just the A's, not actually writing 25.
That's a topic for another day. Will it be 25A or will it be the actual number of 25A's? Anyway, Kaya Scodelario, she's got like the look of Zatanna. She looks
does.
Young. I want to see
young, fresh.
Yeah, she's hip. She's wow. She's now. That's how she became the nanny. Oh god.
Just gave him the bitchiest look.
I want her to look like she could be Zatara's daughter.
Zatara's?
Yeah, Zatara.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to say Zatanna again.
I want her to look like Zatara's daughter, which she is. I want to know how they're gonna do magic there because her magic is literally just like if
pulling a bunny out of a hat.
No, but even if it were that, if the magic trick that she wants to do is pull rabbit out of hat, she'd have to say pull rabbit out of hat backwards.
Oh my god.
So she could literally do anything as long as she says it's backwards. Like if it's like move that chair, it's what?
No.
Yeah, it's
don't try. Don't even try.
It's right vom. And then that chair just starts moving. And
stop that.
I want to know how you're hating it, how I'm doing it.
Stop that.
If you're hating it, how I'm doing it, I'm
Stop
going to hate it.
Hand.
I'm going to hate
the
it.
Italian hand.
I'm going to hate it in the movie. I don't like it. I want them to fix magic.
I think they can work with it. They can do something about it. I mean, if they broke Suicide Squad, they can fix Constantine Dark.
Actually, now that I'm realizing, I fixed it myself in my head just now. She doesn't have to say it backwards. They could just record it and then they play it backwards.
You're a dumbass.
And then it sounds a lot better because it sounds fluid.
You're a dumbass.
Because it's not just me going when I just said like open the fridge.
It's still gonna sound stupid.
It would be hilarious if they just flipped the audio backwards,
but her mouth. Movie?
But then her mouth is just moving regular.
No.
So it just looks like when they dub over Japanese films.
No! Don't give them that idea. Don't.
Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, if you're listening,
we're not gonna get hired this way.
We are gonna get hired this way.
No, they're just gonna steal the idea.
This is what we're gonna do. Warner Brothers, if you want these genius ideas and more that we have going on.
If any of these ideas from our podcast years from now show up and actually happen, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. I'm gonna be really upset. I will sue.
I will sue
Storm.
I
I know a lawyer.
You know a lawyer.
I know a lawyer. That's it. I don't have a lawyer. I know.
like this character. I mean, not no.
Yeah,
I like
choice.
this casting that I made. I'm
yeah,
very proud of it.
It was there was
good.
a bit of confusion because I thought you were casting him as somebody else, and I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Just put him.
He was insulting me. I was like, no, I'm talking about this. He's like,
I was like, just put Danny DeVito.
Shut up.
Okay, from this point on, the next 3 characters are going to be mocapped by Andy Serkis.
Yes, but the voice acting will be these next actors. The following are Etrigan, the demon, played by Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, and
dude from Lord of the Rings, played King Aragorn.
Yeah, it would be great. Like I like this because it's very regal. It's very
exactly.
Just lower his voice a bit or add a bit of voice modulation to make it sound like gargly or whatever.
That's just give him a bit of Listerine.
Yeah, as he's talking, he's just like spewing blue liquid from his mouth. He just starts choking. Here's some really disgusting ASMR for you.
No.
Viggo, Viagra,
wow.
Morty and Rick.
Wow.
Yes.
Swamp Thing.
No, wait, let's go back to Etrigan. Didn't we say that instead of Andy Serkis doing it, Danny DeVito could also just do that mocap? Just cover him in yellow silicone in a suit? I want to see this happen.
No.
Just look up.
That sounds like you're putting a moldy sausage.
Don't put a moldy. Do not put a moldy sausage anywhere. First of all,
you know that casing, the sausage casing, is like you're putting a yellow moldy sausage casing over a man.
You're reminding me that sausage are intestines. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Anyway,
fun facts.
Look up Etrigan the Demon, Etrigan the Demon, and just look at him and put Danny DeVito's face on it.
Or you could just wait for us to edit.
Prawn, I know you're listening. I need you to make this edit.
Stat.
ASAP. Use a picture of Trash Man.
You could just text
and
him.
make him Etrigan. I'm gonna text him right now. I'm gonna text him from the past and be like, "You're gonna get this reference after you listen to the episode."
Aww.
Make Trash Man yellow.
Oh my god.
All right.
Please do. Okay, so while he's doing that, he's contacting our
DJ
boy,
Prawn. DJ Prawn.
Oh no.
DJ Prawn.
Good lord. Swamp Thing, aside from being mocapped by Andy Serkis, obviously, Ron Perlman. I'm not gonna say that nickname. Ron Perlman could absolutely do
Ron
something.
the Dickhead Perlman.
I hate you.
I wrote that because I don't like him, but I like him at the same time.
Ron Perlman.
I look at Ron Perlman, I'm just like, you look like...
Nothing but respect for my Hellboy. Excuse you.
Excuse you. You know that you know 100% as soon as we see David
Harbour
Harbour as Hellboy,
we're gonna switch.
Ron Perlman is just dumped.
I know.
You're just going to click and drag him into the recycling bin and empty.
I know, but leave my baby alone, okay? Let me have the OG not Swamp Thing, OG Hellboy. Speaking of OG Hellboy, I just saw Shape of Water, and no spoilers, but
But fish fingers.
I really wanted the fucking fish dude to be like
Abe Sapien.
Yeah. Absolutely.
People are saying that it's like, this is how Abe Sapien was born.
I know, that's honestly what I want. And then he just becomes Abe Sapien.
No spoilers, but fish boning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is known. My
Gross.
friend called it grinding Nemo.
Oh god. Oh god.
Just a moment of silence.
Oh
Anyways,
god,
yeah.
he's the creature from the Black Lagoon, if you know what I mean, fellas.
That's
fellas,
disgusting.
do you know what I'm saying?
Could you stop talking like that? Thank you. Thank you and goodbye.
It's gross. Oh god. All right, I got a reply from our DJ.
Oh Lord. Anyways, we love you, dude. Anyways,
yeah.
So yeah, Ron Perlman for Swamp Thing, Dead Man. We talked about this last week.
Yeah, we talked about him last week, but now we got another contender. We had
a contender.
An aha moment for Dead
aha?
Man. An aha. Take on me. Take on me. Oh God, you're worse than me. Dead Man. We originally thought Keanu Reeves because we want him incorporated into the Constantine verse. Mm-hmm. because of how badass he is in John Wick.
Right.
But then we also thought Diego Luna.
And then I spread my legs.
It was very
Just a thought.
It was very uncomfortable for everyone in the room and everyone looking through the window. Just
Who's gonna look through the window? We're on a 6th story.
yeah, it's the birds that I can fight. The birds come up, I will punch them.
They're just gonna hit the fucking window. You can't open those
They
windows.
can just perch on the window. Yeah, I'll punch the window. The window has no hands. I could beat the window in a fight. God, I don't like this bit.
You're realizing this now?
Yeah.
Anyways,
I really like Diego Luna as Deadman because Deadman's basically a dead Robin. Because he's
That sounds so mean.
He is because Deadman was originally like an acrobat,
Right.
and he was killed in the circus, and then his ghost had unfinished business, so he came back as Deadman.
That's so creative.
It really is actually.
Deadman.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's
The man from the dead.
I mean, he's the only one who's just like, I'm a fucking ghost right now. He just comes back, and he's like, everyone's just like, dude.
The whole team is just like, we're gonna die, and he's just like,
I mean,
well, join the fucking team.
Yeah, Deadman has no risk here. He's just like, bullets are just whizzing through him. He's just like,
Just call him a government bond. There's no risk.
He's just getting shot at, and it's just going right through him. He's like, I guess.
I want that specifically to be the type of character that we see in the film.
I want that to be a line, like someone to punch, like try to punch him in the face and just like do a really comedic spin around. Just whoa. He's like, I guess.
Sure.
I guess that's what happens.
Why
I don't
do
like
you-
this. That's just.
I despise your
That's my
personality
voice.
today.
That's my voice for every character that isn't specifically me.
Are you a character?
I fight animals for God's sake. Yes, I'm a character.
You fight animals
Without hands. Like, could I take a snake? Absolutely. Could I take a capuchin monkey? No. It could tear me to shreds. It's horrible.
Whoa, wait. But what about a giraffe? Giraffe has legs but no arms.
Giraffe have leg. Giraffe have leg, no arm. I fight.
I hate you. That's offensive.
I hate this whole bit. I'm doing myself as a character. I'm offending myself. Yes, I'm offending.
Yeah.
What the fuck were we talking about?
Deadman.
Diego
Luna
Diego
instead
Luna.
of Keanu Reeves, so we can get some diversity.
Okay.
Because
Keanu Reeves
is looking very white.
Keanu Reeves. I mean, the worst part is he'd be doing whiteface.
Oh,
You can't get a brown ghost as Deadman.
Do Diego Luna. Fuck it. I don't care.
Keanu Reeves mocapping. Diego Luna voice acting. Andy Serkis first Swamp Thing mocapping. Ron Perlman voice acting. Danny DeVito mocapping. Viggo Mortensen voice acting for Etrigan. We did it. We fucking did it.
What is it, Dora the Explorer?
And then, who else? Patrick Stewart mocapping.
I am in such distress
Kaya
right now.
Scolderino, known as
Scolderino.
Skull Burrito.
I want a burrito.
We're missing Constantine, the main character of it
We
is.
saved the best for last.
We actually had a few options. I came in and said it as a joke, and then I realized it was pretty good. Okay, so
That's most things.
the first one that we had was Army Hammer, which is the stupidest name.
Army Hammer. I like Army Hammer though.
Armham.
Armham.
That's a stupid superhero name right there.
Armham?
I am Armham. What's your power?
So
my
you can't
arms
fight
are
him?
my arms are fucking ham. I can't fight him.
You can't fight him.
His arms are technically ham.
Still can't fight him.
So
They're ham hands.
is the ham made out of his arms? Like the meat in the ham, is it made out of his arm, or is it just actual pork meat as his arms?
Either way, you can't fight him.
Either way, I can't fight Armham. Army Hammer. We're getting very.
Hey, this name. You
Us
can't even...
get off topic. When?
Oh, say it ain't so.
Oh, jeez, Mister, say it ain't so.
Oh God.
1920s paperboy.
You never want to cast us in a film, please.
I want to give a little bit of, just a little bit of personal info. I've been doing a show this weekend, and I have another one next weekend. I am pretty good. So if you're listening to this...
I saw the show. He's great. He's undervalued, though.
If you're listening to this, anybody who's casting for voice actors or actors, Please hire me.
He's very good.
I am very hungry.
He's very hungry. He's very good at things. So yeah, Constantine, we have option 1.
Army Hammer.
Army Hammer.
Arm and Hammer. He is laundry detergent. He's baking soda. He's just a man made of cocaine.
Oh my god, how did you get from there to there?
You cut cocaine with baking soda.
What?
A thing you now know, listeners.
What? Since when?
Since always, when you want to give not pure crack. That's how you get shot in the. That's how you get shot in the bizzo.
Is this what you learned in New York?
Absolutely. Emoji AB. Absolutely. Wait, who's the next guy? Patrick something Adams from...
Patrick J. Adams.
Patrick J. Adams from Suits.
From Suits.
Like, he has the jawline. He has the look.
He does.
He's got flair.
He's a thin boy, though.
He's got pizzazz.
He's a thin boy.
He could... he was also one of my options for Batman. Like a younger Batman.
Nah. I prefer him as Constantine over him as Batman, honestly.
But then I also had the thought of Max Greenfield from... Like, because everyone knows him as Schmidt from New Girl.
Oh my god, that's who you're talking about?
But the thing is...
my god!
Like, the thing is, I was like, oh, he looks kind of dumb. And then I saw a movie of him. Like, it was a serious movie of... You know the person who plays Aunt May in the Amazing Spider-Man?
Oh, Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Sally Field?
Yeah. He did a movie. An
iconic actress that's been in so many films, and you think to
of the shittest role that she was in.
Oh my god. She was in Forrest Gump.
She was Forrest Gump. She was
Forrest Gump's mom.
She was Lieutenant Dan.
Oh my god. Yeah,
She did a movie with him where she's like, I'm old and horny.
What?
That's the movie. That's seriously the movie.
What's
Look
the name? I wanna watch this.
Google it. Max Greenfield, old Aunt May, old and horny the movie.
Not. This sounds like that fake movie from The Office.
Wait,
with Jack Black.
Holy shit! Wait. We didn't talk about the fact that they had a whole like trailer and movie campaign for the Crocodile Dundee movie, and it turned out just to be a tourism ad for Australia.
Yeah.
What a bamboozle. What a fucking bamboozle.
He's really offended.
I really would have liked to see this movie, and I'm really hurt.
Oh my god.
All right, so you see Max Greenfield. I can't because your brightness is shit.
He's so...
How old is he?
He's... What?
He was in The Big Short. That was a good movie.
Oh, yeah, he was in The Big Short. Big Short was fantastic.
About Alex. I think that's the movie. Click
Hold
it.
up.
Click that thing.
He's
Nope, not
30.
about Alex.
Is he 30? He's almost 30. No.
He
is
30. He's 38.
40.
He's almost 40.
Fuck. He
What's
looks
the
so
movie?
young.
Old and Horny the movie.
A futile and stupid gesture.
The movie.
/
I'm
not here.
Old and Horny. That's
The
not
Glass
it. Keep
Castle?
going down. It's older. It's not. It's like maybe 2015, 2016.
The Big Short? Well,
No,
yeah.
not. Oh yeah.
He
Hello,
was
my
weird.
name is Doris. I think it is.
Really?
Click it. Yes.
Oh my god.
Sally Field in Old and Horny the movie.
A self-help seminar inspires a 60-something woman to romantically pursue her younger coworker. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the movie. That's seriously the movie. And it's really sweet. Like, he does it well. It's not that popular, and that bothers me, but I really like it.
I'm watching this. This is what I'm watching tonight. I'm not doing my homework.
That's you're gonna watch Old and Horny the movie.
Because you know what this is? This is literally that movie from that episode in The Office. If you guys watch The Office, you know what I'm talking about. Where Andy pirated a movie.
A Jack Black movie where
Jack
Black's
movie.
in love with an old woman.
Yeah.
Going up what's it called? Like the rascal scooters on the walls or something.
Yeah.
He's like, no, come back.
And they get it on, and it's just like really dramatic. And
all right, DJ Prawn, do me a favor. Edit "Hello, my name is Doris" to just be Old and Horny the movie. Okay.
I can do that, dude. It's literally just replace the text.
But would you do it?
DJ Prawn, I trust you.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
See, like, she could do it. She
could.
wouldn't do it because it's against her moral code.
It's not against it's against my schedule. I'm busy this week. You're editing this week, by the way.
Oh, God.
Woo!
So Constantine Dark equals... That's the title. Constantine Dark / Old and Horny.
No. I can think of something so much better than that.
You already said that I'm editing. You have no choice here.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Episode 27.
do
Constantine
whatever.
Dark / Old and Horny.
Whatever you want.
You know that our fans expect exactly this from us.
I hate how true that is.
It's fine. So, that's the show. Did we pick a Constantine?
Out of all of them, I would prefer Armie Hammer.
I think I'd go for Max Greenfield.
I see Max Greenfield as too fresh.
Is Armie Hammer British? Google that.
I don't know.
Because I realized that Constantine is also very British.
I don't know.
And I don't want a shit accent either. He's
Yeah, because Max Greenfield's very American. They're both American. Yeah, but he does good with accents.
What about Pat Adams?
They're all American, dude.
Are they American?
I'm pretty sure. Patrick J. Adams.
He could be British though. He has that kind of face.
He's Canadian.
I guess.
No.
I mean, I guess it could be better.
No.
Yeah. Fuck Canada. Mary J. Blige.
Where's Max Greenfield?
No, he's definitely American. No, I think he's. Yeah. Hey, that's why I like him. He's New York like me. He is New York, as am I. We are both New York. Your Google's,
he has 2 kids.
Your Google's in Spanish, and that
I don't know why. I keep trying to change it back. But
Buscar solo resultados en español.
No. I keep trying to change it back. Like, preferences.
Preferencias.
I hate you. See, I keep trying to change it back to English, and it keeps, like, saying, oh, but you're in Puerto Rico. You don't know English.
You got real close to my face. I did not like it. I didn't like that at all.
I was trying to get close to the mic. If you got in my way, that's your problem, dude.
Okay. Our intern, who doesn't like to be called an intern, just gasped.
Did you just have, like, a eureka moment?
A urethra moment, as we call him on the show.
I was just looking for like British actors, and these are options. You guys let me know if you like them.
Speak up. Speak up to the mic.
Speak up, sweetie.
There's Jude Law. If you're into that, no?
No, we already know his hatred for Jude Law.
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
McGregor. I would absolutely be into that.
Actually, that wouldn't be bad.
I'd love that.
He's a bit older now too,
but it still works.
Would you keep him gingery?
Yes.
But I think I like dark-haired Constantine. Or are we looking for a blonde Constantine?
No, but I don't think his hair is that light anyway. Hold up.
I mean, but Constantine's also
like naturally.
blonde.
Like, see?
What about Google Ewan McGregor blonde.
All right. I'm sure he's dyed his hair blonde before. Look. He looks fine. He looks perfect.
Yep, I'm sold. Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Yep. Thank you.
Intern.
Thank you, intern. What's your name on the weekly highlight? I haven't listened to it yet. All right, so this is that intern is Meg from the weekly highlight, which also features our lovely co-host, my lovely co-host here, Iris. Our, yeah.
Just you and the audience.
I mean, yeah, our lovely co-host. It's my co-host and Meg's co-host, so it's like, so
I'm stressed.
It's a co-host sandwich.
Ew.
Well, you're the lovely, lovely meat. That's disgusting.
That does all the work.
Oh God! Anything else you wanna?
I'm still. Yeah, this is. Oh, he's so beautiful.
So, Ewan McGregor for Constantine.
He's so pretty.
So if we do the rundown, Ewan for Constantine.
You know what? Ewan McGregor's great, but also.
We're not doing Kenneth with the Poirot mustache. That's what I want to see.
But also.
Kenneth Branagh with the Poirot mustache as John Constantine is the only way I'll take it.
He could be the demon.
He could. John Constantine has a friend who's kind of squirrely. I think he could do it.
So basically, oh wow.
Our intern is in hatred. She's erasing things in hatred.
No, because she. What are you doing? What?
Yeah.
Did you actually spell young with a J?
That's a Y.
That's. Oh, it's just so little.
So
such a shallow Y.
So yes, you heard it first. Obi-Wan. We're getting Alec Guinness back. We're getting Alec Guinness for Constantine.
No, we're getting it from. No, we have to get it back from the dead to be dead man.
Oh God.
That was terrible.
So I have no respect for animals. You have no respect for Alec Guinness's dead body.
I don't care.
So
Alec Guinness didn't have any respect for his role.
So what are we
taking?
That's
the only role he's known for.
He called him Jedis. What are we taking from this episode? What have we given people?
that this podcast looks really blonde after doing a shit ton of meth. This episode is as
Army Hammer, you know that you'd look like Ewan McGregor if you did a shit ton of meth, which works, because in Train Spotting they do heroin. And in Train Spotting 2 they do CrossFit or something. I don't know.
CrossFit?
What's another addiction that people... What's an addiction that millennials have now? They do avocado toast in Train Spotting 2.
They have the Instagram addiction.
They're addicted to duck face selfies.
They're addicted to Snapchat filters.
They're addicted to the dog filter on Snapchat.
Ew. Oh, I hate that. They're like... All the furries are just hiding behind the dog filter in Snapchat.
So, yeah.
That's the story.
If Obi-Wan did a shit ton of meth, he'd be Constantine. Keanu Reeves' body and Dega Luna's voice for Dead Man.
Nice.
Andy Serkis and Ron Perlman fusion for Swamp Thing. Danny DeVito as Wario. And Etrigan. He's doing a double feature in this movie.
This is a great episode, man.
And Viagra Morty's son.
What are you doing, ma'am? Oh, just Diego Luna.
That's
you
fine.
Just,
I don't know.
You just like sent Keanu Reeves to the Shadow Realm. I like that. I respect that.
Kaya Scandinavia for
Kaya Skullface.
Scandinavia. Kaya Scandinavia for Zatanna, and for the Batman, Colin Farrell.
Actors that we butcher. I like how we say Colin Farrell right.
He deserves all the respect here.
He does, except for Total Recall. We don't talk about that.
And then Danny DeVito for Wario. This has been an hour of talking bullshit. The podcast where we talk bullshit. Which actually, should I mention that I'm starting a podcast?
You already did.
You did.
I mean, we're saying this here. I can edit it out easily if you don't like it.
Fine.
She says fine. I'm starting a podcast soon. It's going to be called Stroke of Genius, where I get guests on the show, random guests, and we put up random topics, and just kind of talk about them for about an hour and see if we get anywhere with it.
So what we do normally.
Yeah, kind of.
Except we report.
Except we report here, and we actually give,
information.
Insight on what we think about this. Like, with our jokes, we have just casted... Jokes aside, we have a good cast here.
We did... This was work.
This is a very good cast. Like, we are doing what most Hollywood executives are not.
Clearly. Or just not doing well enough.
Exactly. Like, we have a star-studded cast, and it's a good cast. Yes, given, we're going to have to pay everybody here $1 million, except for Danny DeVito. He'll get $2 million, because he's doing...
I think if you slide Kaya Scodelario a crisp 20, she'd be down.
So you're just perpetuating the wage gap in Hollywood here.
No!
By giving Danny DeVito $20 million and then her $20.
She's like the only person in this entire cast that has been in such mediocre movies.
Yeah, but she could do better. Like, I can see her doing...
No, she's a great actress. I'm not saying she's bad. But she has bad taste her agent has bad taste in films.
Yeah, fine, I guess. I don't know.
Kaya, you can do better. Dump him.
Because obviously... Kaya Scandinavia listens to us. I'm sorry if we're butchering your name. If you do listen to us, I am so sorry.
We're honored.
If any of you listen to us,
honestly,
Ron
we
Perlman,
got another. Did you read that other? We got we love when you guys leave reviews because it's like our one form of feedback. Sometimes and. There's been so positive on iTunes. They're not many, but if you guys listen to us on iTunes, I think they're all 5 stars. Yeah, they're all 5 stars, and they're really sweet.
I have to say that Ron Perlman, you're not a dickhead. I'm sorry.
I love Ron Perlman.
I love Ron Perlman.
This got really sincere real fast.
Real earnest moments. Real wholesome moments right now.
An earnest life.
real earnest hours here. We like all these actors. We really want to see all these actors in because I feel so much for a Constantine movie.
Yeah, because he deserves better.
I'm so upset that the series is just over and that they're just kind of casually slipping him into the regular CW versus now. He deserves more.
He deserves better than that. So,
on that note,
leave us reviews.
Text
us. Message
tweet us. And
hashtag us.
Where can they find us, Iris?
Facebook.com/BeautifulLosers.
Fuck yeah. What about the Twitter? If they wanted to find us on the Twitter platform, where would they find us?
At BeLoserPod, and add us and hashtag us with #BeLoserPod.
Yeah, and what was the other hashtag that I said that was kind of garbage?
I don't know. That's why I don't remember.
Listen back.
Hashtag .camel, obviously. It's
Hashtag
not,
.camel.
Not garbage. Hashtag this other dude. The new
Click.
Green Goblin.
Oh, yeah. Ron Perlman for Green Goblin. Yes, Danny DeVito for Green Goblin, the classic one.
Whatever. Yeah.
Hashtag.
Where can they find us on Instagram?
Oh, on Instagram, we are BeautifulLosersPod. You can find us there.
Our email?
Our email is beautifulloserspod@gmail.com. And in the description, we have a GoFundMe where once we reach $220 in there, we will be giving one of you lucky donators a Funko Pop. So that's awesome.
We're just waiting. We're itching to give one of you guys a Funko Pop.
It's there. It's wrapped. I already wrapped it. I wrapped it.
Stop.
Yeah,
we're actually really close to the goal.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
Yeah, we're halfway there. Stop hitting me. She's hit me so many times this podcast.
I'm frustrated with your existence.
You're frustrated. You should get some fish fingers like in fucking Shape of Water.
You know what? One of these days I'm going to write a review for Shape of Water.
You know what? I couldn't fight the guy in Shape of Water because he has hands. A regular fish, yeah. He's got
claws on his hand,
He's got vagina-touching fingers. Like, spoilers for Shape of Water. He fucks a woman.
No. She fucks him.
She fucks a fish. Either way you spin it. Either a woman fucked a fish or a fish fucked a woman. There's no good way out of this.
I don't know. I don't even know if it was really consensual. She kind of coerced him.
Neither of them can speak.
Oh, wow. But they communicate.
Through fish banging. Through fish
language.
Porn.
You son of a bish. Son of a fish.
Son of a fish. Which is what they'll have.
Oh, I kind of half expected that. I'm not
Which
gonna
is
lie.
Abe Sapien. Oh my god, it goes full circle.
Their child is Abe Sapien.
That's gross.
That's disgusting.
It's fine. Love is love. That's the metaphor of this movie, and how Guillermo del Toro likes to make us cringe when we look at our dicks. So,
wow,
thanks for that.
That really went in.
Yeah.
Hard. Wow. Okay.
Is that it? What did we miss?
We didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
We missed our dignity.
It's gone.
We missed our train of thought.
Our dignity was gone 26 episodes ago.
Ouch.
When we decided to start this and dance like monkeys for you great people.
Dance like monkeys with our voices?
With hands. I can't fight them. Oh. So.
That's it.
That's it. That's the show.
It.
That's it. That's the show.
Goodbye.
Bye. Fuck. This podcast was brought to you by the Shrimp Queen Network.
Visit facebook.com/shrimpqueenbn for more amazing shows.